If you need to replace a cable drum, spring assembly, shaft, or the bearing assembly, you'll need to remove the counterbalance assembly first. Begin by unlocking and raising the door. Place equal-size wood blocks on the threshold. Go inside with your tools and work lamp and lower the door onto your wooden blocks. This is important. The spring is under high tension and could cause severe injury. Repairs and adjustments must be made by trained service personnel. When ready, fully insert one of the steel rods into the most convenient hole in the counterbalance spring winding plug. Raise the bar enough to insert the second steel rod. Release the tension on the rods so that the second rod is resting against the top panel of your door. Loosen the set screws on both the left and right cable drums. Unwind the cable and tape the end to the inside of the top panel. Repeat with the second cable. Loosen the set screws. Now, rotate the steel rod in the counterbalance spring winding plug until all tension has been relieved. Loosen and then remove the 2 bolts from the spring anchor bracket. Then, loosen and remove the 2 bolts from the bearing assembly to be replaced. If you're replacing a cable drum or shaft bearing assembly, you only have to remove the bolts from one of the bearing assemblies like this. Slide the counterbalance shaft in the same direction as the bearing you just removed until it clears the bearing assembly on the opposite side. Then take down the free counterbalance assembly. If the anchor bracket is too close, you'll need to remove the 2 bolts from it, allowing you to remove the drum or bearing assembly. Slide off the old cable drum and reinstall the new cable drum. If you need to replace a cable drum, please note that they are specifically designed and marked for use on the left or right side. You determine this from the inside facing the door. Your right is the door's right, which is also the driver's side. Your left is the door's left, or the passenger side. With the counterbalance down, the shaft bearing assembly can be easily removed and replaced. Also, with the counterbalance down, a broken or damaged spring assembly can be removed and a new one installed, like this. Install the counterbalance assembly by reversing this process. Refer to the cable replacement section of this program for the complete procedure to reinstall the cables. The next section will guide you on installing and rewinding a new spring.